What is up, y'all? It is confidential r/I don't work here lady. Cause lady, I don't work here. That was a bad pun. But that doesn't mean this video will be bad. This video will be great. I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Let's get right into it. Lady cannot tell the difference between uniforms. I used to work at a local supermarket chain called Acme. We wear red polos with the word Acme on the chest. Since I worked in the deli, we also wore big aprons. So one night, after closing at 11 p.m., a couple of coworkers and I decided to go to Wawa, a local convenience store, to get some food and drinks. We walk in and order our food, and a lady goes up to me. "Excuse me, where is your something?" I forget exactly what she asked for. She goes up and gets her items and asks me if I'll ring her up now. I said, "No, ma'am. I do not work here." She looked at my uniform and said, "Well, you're wearing a Wawa shirt." Wawa used to have red shirts, but switched to black recently. "No, ma'am, I work at Acme. This is an Acme shirt." She looked over, apologized, and then hurried away like she was embarrassed. Funny enough, I quit my job at Acme and got a job at Wawa. Now every time I'm in Wawa with any kind of Wawa apparel, I get asked where stuff is. At least now I work for the company. This is probably one of the least aggressive "I don't work here lady" posts I've seen so far. And yes, I did pre-read some of these, and they get quite intense. Yeah, you just wait. You'll see what I mean. I may have been the cause of one a while back. I worked at a certain bullseye store, and this was about 5 years ago. One of my first new days, I was told I was training under a lady. Let's call her Elizabeth. And they described her as short, blonde-haired lady wearing a red dress shirt and khaki pants. So I, being not the so clever guy I am, spot a lady who fits the description quite well over in the clothing department and head on over. If I was paying attention, I would have realized a few things. She had no name tag. Her shirt was more maroon than red, and she clearly with her young daughter. Alas, me. So it looks like I'll be working with you tonight. My name is Josh. Not Elizabeth. I don't need help finding anything right now, but thanks, Josh. It's about now realization begins to dawn, and my face starts turning redder than my shirt. "Oh, you don't work here, do you?" "Not Elizabeth." "No, but my niece does." "Maybe that's why you thought I did?" Me laughing bitterly. "Yeah, that's probably why." Bless her heart for not making me feel more like an idiot than I already did. Turns out Elizabeth was in health and beauty, something I could have figured out, and if I remember it, on the walkie-talkie on my hip. I realize I kind of sound like an idiot when I'm about to say, but I'm in favor of Josh. He did not completely intendedly walk up to this lady, and I believe that lady acted out so wrong. Oh, she was nice about it? My apologies. Let's forget I said anything. And I see you, Jimmy. Jimmy, if you write one more letter in that comment you're writing, I will slap you with a hot cake. A pancake. Freshly well-made chocolate pancake, and I'll slap you hard. I'll break the pancake. If you continue writing that I see you. If you didn't get the Jimmy joke, let's just forget it happened. Alright? Refill, please. So I just recently discovered this subreddit yesterday, in fact, and today I'm able to contribute. First off, I want to point out how easy it is to confuse any work uniform for the current store's uniform. So here I was at Starbucks, waiting for my bus, which picks me up right outside. Won't be here for another 45 minutes. Buying a hot chocolate and just sitting to browse Reddit. As I said, I just recently discovered this subreddit as I was reading, and this happened. Reading away in my own world, I hear a man faintly say, "Can I get a refill?" Not thinking anything of it, I'm just keep reading. I'm the type of person who just forgets the world exists when they're focused on something. Then I hear again, "Can I get a refill?" With what I assume is a short pause, followed by a "Hello?" Me confused, and with me being antisocial as I am, I just stared at him. He proceeds to ask again and quickly realized for some reason, even though I'm wearing a heavy snow jacket with a tie-dye shirt sitting at a table drinking at Starbucks as a customer, he thinks I work there. Perfect timing. So I say I don't work here. Luckily, he didn't put up an argument, like most of these other stories. He just looked confused and went to the cash register to ask the same question. Which as to my question is, why wouldn't you do that in the first place? Later, he walked by and apologized and said I looked like the employee that served him, awkwardly saying, "It's okay." And I just go back to what I was doing. When it came to the bus, I decided to browse the employees, which seemed to be mostly black and Asian women. I'm Caucasian male. I like the last little bit where he compares himself to how he doesn't look like anyone there. But I mean, there is a good time distance and shifts could have changed. I'm just saying. I don't know how legit the story is. Because he was wearing a tie-dye shirt and someone confuses him for working at Starbucks. That's my only question. Or concern or not understanding point to the story. Friend and I were mistaken for Wembley Stadium employees. So a little background info, my friend's dad was able to get us great seats for the Wembley charity match last year. 4 teams, YouTubers, and his semi-pros playing off, that sort of thing. And we went up there for the day. It was a great time. What I didn't realize though at the time, that my coat was relatively similar to the ones the employees were wearing. T, my friend, TD, friend's dad, me, obviously, L, lady, LC, lady's child. So we sit down and watch the first match. They had the first matches to be about 30 minutes to save time for the final. And decided to go get some snack. Me and T walk into the food area and get some snacks. We walk around for a bit and T decided to get himself a shirt to celebrate the day. So he goes and gets himself one, while I go to the bathroom. I walk out to see T and TD looking at some pick and mix. So I walk over and look too. TD asks if I would like a bag and we start choosing our stuff. I'm finished with my bag at this point while I'm waiting for T to be done. I'm just standing around listening to music when a 40-year-old woman taps me on the shoulder. Mind you, I'm 5'11" and I'm only 14. So she wasn't completely out of her mind. L taps me on my shoulder. Me not thinking properly. Can I help you? Yes, I would like to pay for these snacks now, but there's no one at the register. So, well, you're just standing around doing nothing. You shouldn't be listening to music on your job like that. T, what's the problem? This employee won't help me. I'm not an employee. Yeah, we're 14. They shouldn't hire 14-year-olds. Me and T just look at each other, trying not to laugh. Friend's dad? T, what's happening? These employees are being very rude to me. They are my sons. I don't care. I'm getting a manager and getting you both fired. She walks off muttering. Lady's child, who had been standing awkwardly behind her up till this point. Sorry about my mom. She can be quite annoying sometimes. She walks off behind her mother. So TD, T, and I walk back to our seats and enjoy the rest of the game, laughing because TD just adopted me as his son. Too long, didn't read. Random woman thinks me and my friend are employees at a major event. Gets annoyed when we aren't. That's an awkward situation. But I know a lot of 14-year-olds who are about 5'11" to 6 feet tall, and I could easily confuse them for someone who would work at a sporting event. But then, at the same time, if you say you're 14 and you don't work there, the lady should just assume, I don't know, that you don't work there when you tell her you don't work there. The logic doesn't add up. But good for you. You got adopted by your friend's dad. Thank you all for watching towards the end. I hope you're having a great day, night, time, whenever you're watching this, wherever you're watching this. If you're watching this while the new Fortnite update just dropped, then please close Fortnite and watch even more of my amazing content. Because Fortnite is trash and it's all about Apex Legends now. Or you could be watching my content. No hate to Fortnite players or Apex Legends players, as I think my content is a lot more enjoyable. But if you guys do want to join my Discord, it's also in the description. Discord gets early access to all of my videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, Chief.